Gemini, this is your spiritual guidance reading for January. So, in case you haven't noticed, I've been doing my readings a lot differently lately. And with the spiritual readings, I am going to do more an intuitive read. So it could be anything from health to career to love to money, family. I'm just pulling stuff out of that. It could be based on any of those things, okay? I'm just going to let Spirit flow through me for spiritual readings because I feel like that makes more sense, okay? So, let's see what we're going to tune into first. I feel like, Gemini, you have some opportunities to meet some very influential people this month. But you have to be open because I feel like it's going to be different than what you're normally used to, okay? But it's also going to spark some parts in your life that weren't sparked before, okay? This could be with love or career, okay? You just have to be willing and open to change. That's important to say here. I feel like it's going to be hard for you because there are things within those two aspects, being love and career, that you are not willing to go through, either due to fear of what has happened in the past or just fear of it in general. And you're going to have to be strong in order to walk through these doors. Okay? It's going to be hard work. I don't feel like it's going to be easy, but it's really to make sure that that's really what you want. You know, that's really... It's like Spirit's way of figuring out if you're really driven to what's being handed to you. That's why it's going to be so hard. But you can get through it. You can get through it. I feel like not only is Spirit working for you, I feel like you just need to step out in faith and open up and just grab. Okay? I mean, it's that simple. Now, it does talk about you making good judgments in your life. There are things that you want for yourself. There are things that you have built for yourself, but you're going to have to make some choices. And know that not every part of your path is something that you can plan out for yourself. Sometimes you can't plan it. Sometimes it just comes and you have to just go with it. Okay? But you are going to have to make choices, okay, to bring certain things into your life. And I feel as though you've asked for these things. And you just want to make sure that what you're building or what you're making for yourself doesn't come in conflict with this. But that's the problem. It's causing you to fight or be... You don't like the feeling of being distracted, Gemini. So that's why you're trying to push it away. But be careful of that. Be careful of creating conflict where there really isn't any. Okay? It's just trying to add to the beauty of what is your life or what's happening thus far. Also, be careful about things that seem very hard. Some things are just easy and you're pushing them away due to fear, but there are some things you try to bring into your life that seem impossible because it just doesn't seem to fit, and that is a sign for you. Okay? There could be a earth sign in your life Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone that is motherly, someone that seems very supportive of you. I feel like this person may be a little bit artistic, or just a little different. I'm gonna say that. A little bit more different than you. I feel like if you're more straight-laced, they're more hippie. But not necessarily hippie or bohemian in the style, but just more free-spirited and free-thinking than you are. And I feel like this is a good person to be attached to, because they're going to teach you how to have fun again. They're going to teach you how to smile again. Things like that. So that's something to really pay attention to as well, are those feelings that you have about that person. It's very interesting because I feel as though you're going to try to fight those feelings, but they're going to fight you back. And what I mean by that is you're going to try to push that person away, or think of negative things about that person or something like that. But that person will still be on your mind. This advice will still be on your mind, you know, and it's to help you find happiness and more spirit within your life. And I mean by being spirited, not like spirit, but like more spirited within your life. Now, there are things in your life that you have tried to hold on to, Gemini, okay? And these are things that you need to let go. I feel like you're trying to hold on to something or keep something safe, an idea of someone that you have not been with, okay? But you may have built something, and it's like you almost want this person to see what you've built without them, okay? And hoping that it will bring them back. But that you need to let that go, okay? I just feel like there's an aspect of you building something for someone else, but they're not really seeing you that way. You've been split up or separated in some sort of way, and you're hoping that this will bring them back, or that they will understand something. But it talks about everybody's accountable for their own stuff, their own feelings, their own aspects, their own way of their own path, their own way of healing, okay? And the same goes for you. But I'm feeling like you need to let this person go. I feel like you're just trying to hold on to this person, but it's already done, okay? And that could be why you're losing this free-spirited energy, because it's kind of dragging you down. I feel like you're very worried about your career as well. Very worried about where your life is headed, and you don't need to worry about that. I feel like Spirit has got that under control, so you can stop worrying. You are going to be recognized by others. I feel like there will be offers for someone waiting for college. There will be offers for help or something like that. Be careful about people offering you something that has something attached to it. Like, I'll be so happy to help you with your schoolwork if you watch my kids every Saturday, or you know, something like that, but you need Saturdays to study, okay? So be careful about those offers that have something attached to them when it has to do with your career or your development, all right? Also, don't think that your past is going to stop you for your future, okay? You don't have to keep thinking about your past. You are, you know, I don't want to say you're new, but you're starting a new path. As I said before, it has something to do with the rebirth within yourself and letting go of old things, making better judgments, okay? All right, I'm going to end that there. And we're going to go into your Wisdom of the Oracle card. And you have To Be Fair. And it actually came up in reverse, if you can see. Oh, there it is. It actually came up in reverse. I've actually never read this card in reverse before, so I'm curious to see what it says for you. Okay. It says balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, and the law of cause and effect. Now in reverse it says injustice and equality are a part of life. Injustice and inequality are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted and fairly redressed. Perhaps you came to the rescue of someone else, or are called to answer for a personal slight. You will be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it, because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will be resolved for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. To be fair. Balance, justice, mutual benefit. And I feel like this is within your life. This is happening within your life. I feel like you've hit some rough times, Gemini. And all that it's coming to equal out for you. But you have to make the judgments. You have to make the call. And it's within all aspects of your life. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. I will see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light.